Forget the iPhone 11 Pro Max or the Google Pixelated 4 or the Samsung Galaxy 17. Oh no, there's a new king smartphone in town, and it's the Sony Xperia 1 Professional Edition? So Sony has an all-new Xperia smartphone for all the pros out there, and it basically takes everything the Xperia 1 had, like 97%, and adds like 2 things to it that no one will probably notice. But yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
To make it even more enticing, the Xperia 1 Professional Edition, the newest Xperia, is exclusive to Japan. So that means the 18 customers that Sony had will be happy to know that there's a new smartphone out there for them, if they're a professional. When you first take a look at the Xperia 1 Professional Edition, it looks identical to the Xperia 1, which was announced in February and released this summer. So naturally, 3 months later, a successor smartphone makes all the sense in the world. Yes, you'll still get the same massive 6.5-inch 4K OLED display with its 21.9 aspect ratio, but instead Sony's upped its bit signal from 8 bits to 10 bits this time around, making it perfect for those who are using their smartphone for color grading their film. You know, obviously Steven Spielberg shoots his film on an expensive camera and then decides to edit it on his smartphone. So if you think you're Steven Spielberg, this is the perfect phone for you. Sticking with that professional moniker, the Xperia 1 now offers a new functionality. Via its USB-C port at the bottom, you can now plug in an Ethernet cable to the Xperia 1, which allows for things like surfing the web faster, but really what it's meant to do is allow you to shoot film in 4K and dump it on a server at a much faster transfer rate than plugging in your phone to your computer, or maybe trying to do it over Wi-Fi. It's worth to note that the phone itself won't come with the USB-C to Ethernet adapter that you'll need, so that will be a separate purchase. Speaking of photography and videography, Xperia 1 Professional Edition is taking a cue from its sibling, Xperia 5. Now I'm not sure why this couldn't be added to Xperia 1 and required new hardware, but like Xperia 5, this new phone now supports Sony's Imaging Edge software. This means that you can do cool little things like turn the Xperia 1 Professional Edition into a remote control for alpha cameras. That means you can set your alpha camera on a tripod, switch between photo and video mode, adjust your exposure, and all different kinds of settings. And with its 4K OLED display, for those of you who are shooting video, this can turn into a much better external monitor than the small 3.5-inch display that comes on alpha cameras. And finally, the only other noticeable difference is the internal storage bump. Now Xperia 1 Professional Edition offers 128 GB of internal memory versus the 64 GB that came on Xperia 1. Beyond that, you're getting practically the same smartphone. Same camera, same sensor, same RAM inside, and same processor, and it still also ships with Android 9. So what do all these additional features cost you? Sony believes they're worth an extra $400, bringing the total price of Xperia 1 Professional Edition to a little over $1,300. Xperia 1, on the other hand, when it launched earlier this summer, only cost $900. So let me know in the comment section, do you really think Xperia 1 Professional Edition offers that much more to be worth $1,300? Or are the tweaks too minor and too niche for most people to even care? Now, as you guys know, one thing that I really care about is my subscriber numbers. I'm big into it. And so if you liked watching this video and want to support the channel, I highly recommend hitting that subscribe button and also hitting that bell button so you actually know when I release new videos. And if you're a super cool person, which I know you are, you'll hit that like button and share it all across your socials, on the Twitters and on the WhatsApps and on the Facebookies and Instajiggles, because you love me.